Wow, this is Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. It's just, whoa, it's really hard to describe this game. You play as this Celtic warrior named Senua, who's on some mission to save her lost love, Dylan, something like that. I can't remember. And I think you're schizophrenic or you're something like that. You are suffering from some sort of mental illness. So you get to hear a lot of voices ridiculing you, guiding you, questioning you, doubting you, helping you, doing everything all at the same time. It's just bizarre. I really don't know how to describe it, guys, except for it is truly awesome, and the story so far is second to none, really. So I think I'm just gonna shut up and get into it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer.
Man, that is creepy.
They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
I love her facial animations too.
There will be no more stories after this one.
These are the best I've ever seen.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching.
There was a comment made about her mouth and how it looks like Mass Effect, and that couldn't be further from the truth. If you actually know what the actress looks like and how she talks,
Oh, how rude of me.
it's modeled perfectly.
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right?
Easily the best eyes I've ever
They've
seen
been
in
around
any
ever
game.
since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Look around you. Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in Hellheim.
Look, up ahead.
In Hellheim.
You see it too?
Yeah, I see it.
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
Not the best way to welcome you.
The place the Northmen call
Hanging
hell.
bodies, floating bodies.
Turn back. Go back. Go back.
And these voices are just creepy.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see that? They can see you.
If this game doesn't sell millions and millions of copies, I will be
Look
really
around,
shocked.
See them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them.
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable.
Good
It's
lord,
like it
look at all
knows
these
that
bodies.
just enough light
The human wind
is all you
chimes.
need to see its suffocating power.
Just crazy. None of these people died well.
They can feel you.
Oh
You
my
might
God.
think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
She can't.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
It's funny, she talks to herself because these are all in her mind.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright, so here we go. Now there's these things here, and they kind of give us
You have to take a closer
some
look to
backstory.
see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to
Do
use
not
her
forget
eyes.
my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the
So you really don't want to get too far away from those things because then you don't get the narration.
But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Hellheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Darkness coming in, so I'm just gonna run.
Darkness is coming. Yearning for life. Hungers. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
I don't know what happens if you stop there, and I don't really want to find out. So that must be Hellheim.
The land of mist
Yeah.
and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Hellheim.
This is the head. I don't know whose head, though. God, that's creepy. Look at that. It's breathing. Imagine holding that in your hands.
I hear you.
Eerie.
He's there, you know it. There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Hellheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay. So it's about finding Dillian.
What's she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I just don't know whose head that is.
The bridge
It's
to Hellheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget.
my
The old
God.
fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see.
Those
shall we?
voices are crazy. Look at that. Sounds like pure suffering. Like hell, I suppose. Oh man, that's awful. Anything over here? No. Nope, nothing at all. It's another one of these things though, so we'll just see what this one has to tell us.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Hellheim. And that is where you must travel.
It'd be really cool if, you know, maybe not this game, but you know, they had a series that took you to each one of those areas. I don't suppose this game is. I think this game clocks in around between 6 and 8 hours, so I don't think it's big enough to visit all those worlds, but or areas. I mean, but
You don't know where you're going.
it should be cool if this was the beginning in a series that actually took you through all of them.
Just drop down. Why is she going down? What's down there?
I'm trying to drop down, but it won't let me. There we go.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Love how they laugh at you, taunt you, question you, doubt you. So yeah, these gates, we have to get through them. We gotta focus in on them. And, yeah, complete the little puzzle thing.
It's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous. Touch it.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell if I may walk with you.
That was wild. When she first saw him,
I'm listening.
when she first saw him, she was actually talking to him. You could see her lips moving and stuff. And then she stopped and she was talking to him in her mind.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
So yeah, we basically have to take those and focus them on some part of the world. And they're pretty good about giving you clues. Like, you can see they're telling us it's around here somewhere. Yeah, and they start lighting it up when you're getting close, so it's really handy.
And the gate will open.
So now the gate's open. Isn't that wild? Just, such a psychedelic feeling to it.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
Just details like this, how much she struggles to push open the big heavy gates like that. It's just awesome.
Spent 6 years enslaved in hell.
Weather sure rolled in, didn't it?
Watched them open it. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listen when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
He's got a bit of an agenda, obviously.
Another voice joins us. Shall we
Yeah,
try
there
to
we go.
make them
Another
go
voice
away?
joins us.
Pretend they weren't real. What good is that? When we are always here.
Crazy.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make
No,
that
no, no.
little slip.
Holy.
You can't just wish
Almost
things.
fell off there. Wow.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a
Loki,
child,
wasn't he like the
the
god of
Allfather
chaos
cast her
or
down
something?
into
Or
Hellheim
not
and gave her
100% sure.
power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Okay. So we have to bargain with this Hela chick. Sounds like cake. But probably not.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Hellheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Hellheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. resist anymore. Just give him back.
That's what happens when the darkness touches us.
Take him down! Take him down now! She finished him!
Oh, there's 3 of them. Wait,
Let them surround you.
what am I gonna do about this? Whoa! Oh man, I can't do anything about this guy.
Behind you!
Oh man, what do I...
Behind you! Don't give up. Don't. You did this.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. The rot reaches her head. The quest is over. All progress lost. Yeah, so this is, I still don't actually know if this is a real thing. Apparently if that rot does reach your head, you die too many times, your game is over and your save game is
The
deleted.
hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me. Lady Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Hellheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Hellheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay, so we have to go through these 2 gates to complete those patterns or whatever. You can kind of see these things here.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Well, actually, can we focus on that? No, it won't matter.
To open the gate, you must first face
Okay,
the god
anyway,
that
so we
guard
have to, you can see that pattern
The god of
and that
fire.
pattern
Surt,
are both on the
and
doors
the god of
over there.
illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to
So we have to
Hellheim
kill them.
and enter the land of the dead.
Alright, let's just get this.
Beginning, there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
A cow. Okay, so we have to go through these gates, like I said. I think we're going to end it there today. And we'll probably, I'm not sure which one we'll go through. We'll probably go through the one on the left here and do whatever they want us to do back there. I'm definitely going to play through this game twice. I'm playing through it, as I said, on Twitch. And I'm also going to play through it. And hopefully, if you guys like it, I'm going to put it up on YouTube. And I'd really like to do that. So if you can, just leave me a comment below. Let me know whether or not you want me to continue on with this. And I will do it with a big smile on my face, because what we've seen so far is just a little taste of what's to come, and it only gets better and better, trust me. So thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I catch you in the next chapter, but that will rely on you. Take care. Bye-bye.